Thank you for watching us at 10. I'm Greg Kerr.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. 2 weeks since Laura made landfall, the work is just beginning for many Southeast Texas storm victims.
Right now, a big part of that process is filing insurance claims. KFDM's Angel San Juan is here to tell us how not to get lost in that secondary storm. Angel?
Greg, unfortunately here in Southeast Texas, we've become too familiar with the effects of major storms. It never gets any easier picking ourselves up after one. Filing insurance claims for damages can be daunting, but getting it right is crucial for full recovery. Evangeline Guillory is the calm before and after the storm. A lifelong resident of Orange, her family and their home have weathered a series of hurricanes the past 15 years.
Oh Lord, yes indeed. Well, you know, I got hit by Rita, then I got hit by Ike, then I got hit by the other one, and now this one here.
She knows their power and does not take them for granted. So when Hurricane Laura approached, she and her husband Paul quickly evacuated. When they returned, they realized the decision to leave may have been a lifesaver because this is what they found.
When we came back, it was hell, yeah.
Laura's winds ripped the roof off Evangeline's house, tore down one of her storage buildings, and flipped over her son's mobile home.
But you have to be patient and stuff like this, you know. God tests everybody.
State Representative Dade Phelan says it's the perseverance in the face of adversity that makes Orange County residents so resilient.
They have that can-do spirit. This is the third major catastrophe in 3 years, and so they're used to picking themselves back up.
Orange is in Phelan's district, and he wants his constituents to know that while the storm is gone, the aftermath can be tough as well.
It can be overwhelming. I mean, you're working to get your life back together and get your home back together. It can be very overwhelming to go through the whole insurance process.
Phelan says filing a storm damage claim with your insurance provider is a priority you must carefully execute.
First thing you need to do is record everything. Take a photo of all the damage you have in your home, inside and out, and don't throw anything away. Let the insurance company tell you when it's time to throw something away.
It's something that has helped Evangeline in her many storm recoveries.
Definitely do that, take pictures and everything, because, they're going to come out, but if you have your own pictures, you help them out a whole lot more. Just in case they miss something, then you can, point out to them what this, and this.
Once the damage is recorded, secure your home, cover broken windows, put a tarp over your roof. Then it's time to keep track of all your communications with your insurance company.
When you contact the insurance company, make certain that you get everyone's phone number and everyone's name that you talk to throughout the process. If you have calls for concern or questions later on, you want to be able to find that person, because that could be a long, lengthy process trying to figure out who you talk to.
In anticipation of Laura's arrival, most of Southeast Texas was under a mandatory evacuation, forcing thousands like Evangeline out of the area and into hotels. Representative Phelan says your insurance can help there as well.
In your policy, you may be covered for out-of-pocket expenses for having to stay outside your home, stay at a hotel in another town or in Houston or wherever they may have power. But if your home is not habitable now or any time in the future, you may have that in your policy. You've already been paying for it.
In addition to making sure all your I's are dotted and T's are crossed when filing an insurance claim, hiring a contractor also takes homework.
Try to use someone that has a reputable, history. They have references. Just because they have a 409 number on a magnet on their car does not mean they're local. I can go get a phone for $30 down the road, and I can get a magnet made up for $25 and say I'm local. Just because that's 409 does not mean they're local.
Hours after Laura made landfall, all sorts of contractors flooded the areas hit hardest. Phelan urges caution.
A huge red flag is if they ask for money up front, you tell them to get off your property.
Caution is key in preventing storm victims from becoming victimized a second time during the recovery. State Representative Phelan says if you believe you are the victim of fraud or abuse from your insurance company and are not getting a fair shake, you can contact the Texas Department of Insurance to report your complaint. That hotline is 1-800-252-3439. Tiffany?